Welcome back to Your Family Farmer. Yes, I got stuck, and I got stuck more than once. This led me to abandoning at least half a dozen hay bales out in this meadow as I had no way to get them out. I was hoping to wait it out and hope that it dried out, but we had more rain since then, and those bales are still stuck in that meadow. The whole process of putting up hay in this meadow was a challenge. Let me show you how I got here. And here you see one of our drainage ditches, and as you can tell, it is full. If you don't cut it, you can't bale it. Looking back, if I had to do it all over again, I would not have cut this field. It just wasn't worth it, but as I got started, it seemed to get more and more wet as I worked through the center, and I didn't realize that at first, so I do wish it was not cut. We got well over 3/4 of the meadow cut down here with the disc spine, but as you can see, it's extremely wet out here. We'll see how that goes, see if the baler has any troubles. I'm hoping this stuff dries pretty quickly here in the next 2 days. Rake it tomorrow and bale it the next day, but with all this standing water, I have my doubts. This was the worst field by far. The other 2 fields that we cut, those should be able to be baled here in the next couple days, but this field is extremely wet, which is why I left this field back over straight to its south uncut. That field, I believe, is even more wet than this one. So we're gonna leave that alone, give it a few weeks to dry up, hopefully, as long as we don't get dumped on with rain, and we'll be able to do that field as well. We also have another meadow across the road, just as big as this one, so there's a lot of meadow to do, and this is only half, so we got a lot of work left. Welcome back to the family farm. Today, it's 2 days later. We cut it on a Friday. Today is Sunday. We got a nice day today, sunny, not too many clouds in the sky. The hay is pretty dry. We're gonna rake it today. I got my helper, as maybe you can see up there on our Ford 5030. We got probably about 15 acres of meadow to do today. What we're gonna try to do today is I'm gonna rake up the ends real nice, then I'm gonna have my wife come. She's gonna do the rest of the raking, and honestly, we might even get to baling today. If not, we'll get baling to Monday, tomorrow, which I don't have to work, which is kind of nice, so that allows me to get this baled before rain, which are coming late afternoon. We're gonna jump up on here, we're gonna see how wet it really is after 2 days of drying, see how spongy the ground is, and just maybe you might see some bales today. You ready to rake some hay, Luke? Attaboy. I'm just walking out here now to get into the low parts of this meadow to see how ready this hay is to be baled up. Whether it can be today or might have to wait till tomorrow, and then we'll be really racing the rain, as it's supposed to rain later tomorrow. It's pretty dry here, and I would say almost all spots, but then like this one right here, it's a little damp in some areas. I decided on a Sunday night that I was gonna bale up the north side, the smaller side, and that is all I'm gonna do today, as I kind of started the southern half here, and this bale shows it. It's got some wet spots, to say the least. It's kind of full, like right here, for instance. I don't know if you can really tell with the camera, but this is a very wet spot. It's noticeably heavier than the ones that I exclusively baled on this side, as opposed to that side. So tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon, I'm gonna have to bale it up because they are saying rain is coming. So whatever it is, it is. It's not gonna be super wet, but it also might not be super dry. But we're gonna give it a go. But on this field right here, I got 9 4x5 round bales. And it's a very pretty night. It was very nice baling. It's very interesting when you're baling through some of this and your baler's tire is splashing up water. That's when you know it's wet. But I just thought, you know what, I was gonna try to bale this up in 2 days, as this year we've just had a ton of rain and not a whole lot of opportunity, and I'm really striving to get a second cutting on here. So if I can get 3 of these 4 fields that are back here cut, raked, and baled, that's fine by me. Got it out. That's all that matters. Try to clean up this mess the best. Just like a sponge out here. It's insane. I might be a little bit insane getting out here and making hay, but it's hard on equipment. But I decided to give it a try. I didn't catch it on video here, but I tried to get these 4 bales back here with the front end loader, and you can see the kind of mess that I got myself into. I just had to work my way back, I don't know, 25 yards using the front end loader. My front wheels would just, they'd be half buried, my back wheels would just spin, and I just had to assist myself for 25 yards, and then I just went all the way around the field on the perimeter to get it back out over there. Ain't this crazy, Luke? It'll fill in. I didn't cause too much of a rut. It kind of filled itself back in, but I left a hell of a mess. Come back in here with a fork, something to even this out a little bit better. Luke, did you watch me get stuck? Yeah, I thought I was a goner out here. It's just like one giant sponge.
I almost got stuck with my boot.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Your Family Farmer. If you did, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, and look forward to our next videos. Next week, we will be cutting second crop. As you can see, alfalfa is ready to go. And in the meantime, keep on farming.